Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 2 of Let's Play King's Bounty 2. Hope you guys are well. I'm sorry, this is Let's Try King's Bounty 2. Not that there's that much of a difference in my Let's Play or Let's Try categories. Essentially, we're trying the game out, seeing what's what. We'll load up our last manual save, it looks like. And we're going to get it in, guys. I'm ready to enjoy some KB2 here. We're in Fort Crucis. Oh, that's right. We found this hidden chest back here, this box with a spice mill, whatever that is, and 216 gold. Let's see what the spice mill is. An item for sale. Worth 52. Can we go up the ladder? No, hello, horsey. Hello, other horsey. Alright, that's what's back here. Before we saddle up and leave, let's talk to Levitt again.
Do not tarry. Matters of historic proportions are awaiting you. Ride forth and meet your fate.
Okay. Oh, we can go in here. No kidding. Look at this. Wow. The butchery. Tablet says the stronghold of Crucis was built by the best architects of Nostria, which were dwarven engineers from Ongerborg, and laborers from Parnak. So architects from Nostria. Oh, pouch of gold. 307. Back here in the food. Dwarves and chicken. Another pouch of gold. 302. What did that say? The best architects of Nostria, dwarven engineers from Ongerborg, and laborers from Parnak. The story of how Sveneld Big Ear met Dumrazzle and found the Yoladun stone, part 1. There was once a dwarf named Sveneld Big Ear who came from a family of blacksmiths. His older brother Hakon was a blacksmith, his middle brother Hilrik was a blacksmith, and his father Fritrich smithed armor for the noblest of the capital's heroes. Only Sveneld didn't wish to become a blacksmith. He couldn't even hold a hammer properly. The youngest brother wanted to be a tailor, and not just any tailor, but the proprietor of a clothing company. In order to start his business, Sveneld decided to take a loan from Skeggi Ironhat, the jarl of a nearby clan. He didn't have enough money to buy horses, so he hitched up a couple of goats and headed off to meet Skeggi. There in the dark countryside, he was attacked by 5 bandits. Sveneld cried, "Take everything, I surrender." But just as the bandits were about to unhitch the goats, Dumrazzle the dragon appeared. Doomrazzle the dragon appeared, attracted by the smell of fat, happy livestock. Sveneld, who was rather cowardly, was so scared he rolled under the wagon and immediately passed out. When he woke, both the bandits and the goats were dead, eaten by Doomrazzle. Lucky for Sveneld, Doomrazzle was satisfied with his prey and couldn't be bothered to check under the wagon. The bandit leader's thoroughbred horse now belonged to Sveneld, as well as a purse with 30 gold coins and a tin button for a cloak. That's pretty cool. You've got a barrel with a deer pelt and 96 gold in it. So it seems you've got to look all around because there could be stuff. What was it? Oh, lining up my quest marker. There could be stuff all around. Alright, so let's come out here. Never know when you could find something. Hey, wait. Where's our horse?
recently be getting colder?
Oh, I guess
wish
we
I could
talked
make
to...
a fire, but that's not an option. Only golems and wolves can live comfortably here.
Let's see.
Damn layabouts.
As if you've ever seen the king.
There's a tablet. The stronghold was erected at the direction of Count Batil to defend the northern borders of Nostria and intimidate and discourage her enemies. Making people's lives miserable was just a bonus.
What can he do to me? Pack me off to Crucis like he did to his brother? I'm already here, see? I've got nothing to lose. Neither children nor family. Why are you getting so worked up, Ian? We had a nice conversation going.
Claudius is a good man. He loved his wife Augusta very much. It's a pity she died during childbirth. People say the queen was a kind woman, not to mention smart and quick to act as well. She tried to get our king to stop drinking mead and wine and stop overeating.
Yes, it's a shame. Well, at least he didn't royally muck things up with his son. He grew up to be a good man, unlike his father.
You're still young. As soon as the war in Lorien calms down, my advice is to go home. I'll stand up for you. Put a word in that you're a smart boy. Villages were razed, men killed. Once you get there, you can build a house, fashion a weapon to chase away all the marauders, and then you'll find yourself a pretty wife.
It all sounds so easy when you say it like that.
Maybe it is. Why not?
Come around back? No. Let's see, there's got to be more locations here. Up here? One last look.
Disturbing news, Sir Warden. Something is rotten in the state of Nostria. There's a pestilence upon the... Ouch!
Nothing.
I wish we could kick some of these bastard prisoners here.
Alright. Well, they're kind of out in the cold already. Alright, there's that place. That's it then, I guess. Adios, Aestan. Bastian.
I envy you. You'll be your own master. No commander breathing down your neck, no rules. Sing when you want, sleep when you want, play the flute when you want. And that Marcellan heat. I've forgotten what real heat is like. Not the feeble warmth of a campfire or hearth.
Bastian, poor Bastian. Would I could take you with me, Bastian, but here we go. No, wait a minute, aren't I supposed to have a horse? Oh yeah, X. Ha. Mount. Bong bong. Away we go. Whoa. Grinding stone for Crucis. Okay. Nice little trot.
It's supposed to be summer, but every season may as well be winter here.
Beautiful. Look at those rocks. Look at the northern lights. Sun's radiation. See what this says. Let me dismount. Oh, I can't read it. New Tyrene. There's wolves. They do look mean. Battle preparation. When preparing for a battle, the screen will display enemy units, their hero if any, and your army. Select a unit and press Y to view its details, accept the battle space, or refuse the fight, escape. Okay, so we're fighting wolves. A pack of 2 of them, and then 1. This is a stronger wolf somehow. Oh, to rank up compared to that one. For those 2. Hit and run. Allied unit is moved to an enemy unit, dealing 17 to 24 damage. Then the allied unit is returned to its original location. Ignores the control zone during movement. Wow. Alright, let's close that. And I guess get ready to go. First battle. Place your units in the appropriate positions before beginning the battle. Select a unit. Indicate the hex where you wish to place it and confirm the action. If the target hex is occupied by an allied unit, the 2 units will swap places. To navigate during battle, use cursor movement, camera pan, QE, camera angle, mouse wheel, camera scale, hold the mouse wheel in. Complete your deployment and start the battle by holding space. Hover over hex with the dogs of war. Honestly, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever I just did, switching them around. I have no choice now. Units with higher initiative go first. If 2 units have the same initiative, the unit with the higher speed, level, and health goes first. If all these stats are identical, the enemy unit goes first. Turn order is displayed on the flags above the units. Watch the enemy take their turn and wait for your unit's next turn. Defense. Unit speed determines the max number of hexes it can cross in one turn. To move a unit, select the destination hex and press left mouse. Choose a hex adjacent to an enemy unit. Confirm movement for the dogs of war. Right here, I suppose. Melee. A melee attack is available to all units when an allied unit is directly adjacent to an enemy. Select an enemy unit to attack and confirm your action. Any surviving unit members will counterattack. A unit can counterattack once per round. Alright, looks like we're gonna do pretty good. Whoa. Many units have special skills that can drastically alter the outcome of a battle. To use a skill, press 1, 2, or 3. Most skills require action points, either movement or attack. Skills may be used a limited number of times in battle, or may require several rounds to recharge. Press 1 to choose precise strike skill for the spearman unit. Right now, let's move them first. Okay, press 1. Hover over hex with wolves and confirm the use of the skill. Honestly, I don't want to use that skill. Whoops. Can I press 1 again? Yeah, just go there and use it, I guess. Oh, we have to pick these wolves. Wow. Critical strike. Covered the basics of battle. Now you're ready to defeat the enemy on your own. That went out pretty good. Control zone. Units with the soldier trait have a control zone around them. If an enemy unit tries to exit the control zone, they'll be struck with an uncontested attack. The exiting unit cannot counterattack. A unit can perform a control zone attack once per round. Well, that was silly. Oh, we lost one. attack here. It's got 4 HP. Victory. Victory over your enemies brings the following rewards. The hero gains XP and trophies. Surviving units gain XP. Winning a battle allows you to pay to heal wounded unit members. Make sure all your members are fully healed before leaving the victory screen. If you are defeated, all units which participated in that battle are lost. The hero will be transported to one of the merchants. 61 gold. Primary currency of Antara. Can be used to purchase soldiers' gear and scrolls. 3 main magic mana. Main magic source required to research, cast, and upgrade spells. And healing 1. Hold H to heal all for 150. There we go. Got our wolves back, or our dogs of war. Cool. Escape clothes. And here we are. A new Tyrene. Obtaining quests. Some characters and items launch new quests. The symbol marks the location of these characters and items on your compass. Look. What am I looking at? Oh. Looks like a dwarf, maybe. Well, we'll make our way down there. Right now I want to look around. Barrel, 11 gold, and sleigh bells.
Why did they break off its hands?
What? Oh. Break off what hands? Oh, the statue? That's pretty weird. That's just a defacing type tactic, I think. Cash, 23 gold and a blue spinel. Sham, I think. $126 gold cast iron pan. Already, the world diverges a bit. Box, 173 gold. Look at that. Chest, ancient skull, torpor 1, dancing god's mask. Wow. Nice little hidden thing here. Townsman's vest, leadership plus 10. Versus armor plus 1. Dancing God's Mask, an item for sale, 195. Ancient Skull. Blue Spinel. Torpor 1. Inflicts slowed debuff. On enemy unit, unit speed -2. Removes the hastened effect when applied. Can be sold. Useless trash. Useless trash. And our letter of passage from Crucis. Man, gotta watch for these little side stashes, it looks like. Little spots where we can go off the road and such. What was it? Oh, I was lining up that again, I think. Altars. There are many altars and places of power in the world of Antara. Each altar increases one of the hero's stats. An altar may be used only once. Move close to the altar and press E to absorb its power. Altars can be found in both remote corners of the land and busy town centers. Nice. XP acquired 50. Level 2. Talent points available 1. Acquired 5 XP for something or other. chest, amethyst, blue spinel, garnet, and amber, and 4 mana. Wow. That was a big hit. Treasure airware, like in a good King's Bounty game. Statue's left
That
arm.
would come in handy.
Tablet. I, Count Batil, launched the restoration of the Albion Highlands and the entire Midnight Land of Nostria. I also laid down the stones of the fortress of Crucis and 2 settlements to the north and the south, dreaming of prosperity for my people who came here from Lorien. Combine. Oh. And the right arm is where? You mean I missed the right arm somewhere? Is that it? No, it's just a rock. Let's look down this way.
Hey you! Come over here.
I see you, buddy.
Are you from Crucis? Hurry up, get over here. There's trouble. Help!
Hang on, sir. Bags, carved bear tooth, 142 gold.
What's with all this wailing?
Are you from Crucis? Quickly, come with us. Run.
I'm not going to bolt like a scared rabbit without knowing why. What is it?
I'm a lumberjack. We're nothing but dwarven woodcutters, honest. We cut down trees and send the lumber onto Crucis. The humans have all left the valley. Only us and a few locals remain. Stein is our chief. So then this Lupin, a man from Riggin, arrives at our village. He was stirring up trouble, trying to recruit the remaining human hunters to join him in his wicked deeds. Then Lupin's men seized the village. They captured Stein and are trying to start a fight with the dwarves. Things could easily turn bloody. We took them in purely out of kindness, and this is how they repay us. Disgusting! Help us! Quick, run!
Axes and splinters, Z track. Follow the lumberjack. Oh boy. Run down here. Power obelisk, acquired magic power 1. Hopefully we can still end up casting a bit with the warrior. Man, he's way down there. Lumberjack's house. Trader. Quest updated axe and splinters. The story how Sven-Eld Big Ear met Doomrazzle and found the Yoladun Stone, Part 2. Sven-Eld rode the bandit horse straight into the town of Ongirborg. Now that he had enough money to start a business, Sven-Eld didn't need the Jarl's help anymore. However, he was really reluctant to come back home. Besides, the autumn fair was in town. I should go to the fair and buy some cloth from overseas, thought Sven-Eld. It turned out there were almost no fabric at the fair, but girls, fakirs, and taverns were aplenty. Sven-Eld had wet his whistle with a pint of ale and met a serpentine fakir who happened to sit at the next table. The fakir then introduced his beautiful sister, who worked as a maid at the tavern, and she, in turn, introduced her friend. Sven-Eld shared a couple of pints with the company and then another pint. The dwarf couldn't remember a thing that happened later that night. He woke up in some hayloft behind the town gates, only wearing his undergarments. His purse was empty, with only 1 coin and a button left inside. To his side, Sven-Eld found a jug of water. Perhaps one of the girls felt sorry for him. While he was gulping down water from the jug, a magpie flew by and stole the last remaining coin. And that's how Svenald lost all the gold he got from the bandits. That's pretty wild. Let's do a little trading before we get into this quest too much. Looks like something's brewing down there. Alright. Recruits. Oh, we can recruit wolves. 550, so humans. Rank 19 out of 70. Where's their leadership? 150, so 450. 390. Well, that's more than our leadership there. Can I recruit them? For 270? Put another beast in? Not quite sure how it works. For some reason... Oh, I guess we can use another spearman. So he's a recruiter. Yeah, we'll try to buy one. Buy a wolf. We can hire 3 for 810. Let's see how good they are, if we can understand this. 17 to 23. 10% critical hit. 60 health, 4 move, 5 initiative, so they're fast and they can move well. +2 for every other beast, the critical hit chance. Has a control zone. First attack deals 20% more damage. And basic attacks inflict bleeding debuff on the target. And they do that hit and run. No armor, no resistance. 8 out of 8 unit size. And 140 leadership. And they're a power unit rather than a order unit. Yeah, we'll grab them. 3 out of 3. 420. I don't know. They're 140. Okay. Taking us to 420. It's still less than 550. There we go. 3 wolves. Awesome. Let's come down here and see what's what.
You don't make the rules around here, Lupin.
What goes around the forest comes around the forest. Right through these trees.
Easy there, little beard. Enough serving jailers. It's time we made some changes around here.
It's time to cut out your filthy tongue.
Why don't you take a nice little stroll in the forest and never come back?
Lupin has a point. You folk under the mountain would do best to listen. Valbert and the other Nostrians are making you slave your lives away for a pittance. We say, take power into your own hands and throw them out the valley.
You traitor. Mangy cur. We live peacefully alongside the humans. They're our trading partners.
They bring us bread from the south. We have order here. That's the way we like.
There's plenty of firewood in the forest, but bread, not so much.
And to think we sheltered you thankless dogs. We ought to drive you back into the mountains.
You'd best beware, shorties. Expect no mercy from us.
What are you guys? Stein.
You don't make the rules around here.
What goes around the forest comes around the forest. Right through these trees.
Rald.
Easy there, little...
Hey, Lupin, look! One of the Crucian prisoners, another victim of Claudius and Valbert.
You're just in time. We need another strong arm right about now.
Why should I get involved?
You're human. This concerns you too. These jumped-up dwarfen lumberjacks have it too good. They're living like little lords on handouts from the fort, from that damned Valbert. We local hunters, on the other hand, are being oppressed. Only I, Lupin, can grant any hope of justice.
Don't you remember how they treat prisoners? I worked for Valbert myself until I escaped. You'd turn blue if you'd seen what I'd seen. Most of them are rotting alive in there. Not because they're bandits or murderers, mind. Just because they dared say something about the drunkard king. It's not humane.
So what are you planning to do? Rough up the dwarves to punish the king on his throne?
We've decided to seize Cruces.
We're going to starve the fort by cutting off their access to food and fuel. When we triumph, we'll free all the prisoners.
But the dwarfs are against us, so we need to force their hand. Then it will be Valbert's turn to answer for his misdeeds. If you're not going to help us, your other option is to spill our blood. Human blood.
Wow, this is interesting. Following ideals. Many quests can be completed in 2 different ways. When this is the case, each solution relates to a specific ideal: power, anarchy, order, or finesse, which defines a moral choice. Green order is the opposite of yellow anarchy. Red power is the opposite of blue finesse. Completing a quest in a certain manner increases the hero's corresponding ideal. As time passes, the hero will become committed to one of these belief systems, and at some point they will refuse actions that go against their mature ideals. Quest updated. Talk. Hold attack. Lester. While the lumberjacks... Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one.
To take this road to Riggern would be suicide.
Looking out for the right arm. And what does Stein have to say about things?
You don't make the rules around here. What goes around the forest comes around the forest.
Is that an arm? No.
Enough serving jailers. It's time we make some changes.
I have no love for Valbert and them, but...
I've taken on worse. Why don't you take a nice little stroll in the forest and never come back?
What is this little location back here? Powder vial, 133 gold. Oh, looky here. Nice little vista. Windows vista. And, Svart blood wineskin. 382 gold. Nice. Oh, this is enjoyable. This is enjoyable. Little hidden secrets along the way. Totally optional. Let's see. Alright, let's go talk to Stein and see what he has to say. Once we've satisfied look around here. And we have a talent point to spend. Alright, Stein. What does Stein think?
In a birch grove one rejoices, in pines prayers sung in many voices, but among the spruces, only nooses?
Plenty of spruces around.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Stein. Back in my youth, I was a scribe at Marcella, but the city is too noisy for me, too fast. As you can see, I'm looking for peace and quiet now.
What's going on? Looks like the opposite of peace and quiet to me.
It's that troublemaker Lupin. He's a criminal on the lam from Riggern. He's fallen in with Raoul, another lowlife and deserter from Cruces. He tried to seize control of the valley. And as you can see, the dwarves didn't take kindly to that idea. I tried to settle things peacefully, but nobody listened to me. I hate to say it, but the snow will be soaked with blood today.
And the troublemakers themselves claim they want to free the prisoners.
Of course they do, but think. If Lupin's fellows are able to attack the supply shipments to Crucis, the city will starve. Once the dwarves are gone, the firewood goes with them. And who do you think the warden Valbert is going to deprive of food and heat first?
Wow.
His guards or the prisoners? I'll let you figure that one out for yourself.
Wow. That settles that then. We're definitely not going for that. Alright, let's
Goes around the forest, comes around the forest.
Alright, let's come here. Let's see, we've got amber, amethyst, garnet, carved bear tooth, useless trash, powder vial, useless trash. Worth money though. Swart blood wineskin, an item for sale. Why is that shining? Okay, level 2. Let's look at our army. Army's good. Talents. Mercenary. Finesse. Finesse is magic. I want to learn a little finesse. So it starts with any of these. Allows the learning of death and darkness. Air and fire. Life and light. Earth and ice. And if we come here. Decim, a centurion of the fort where I was recently imprisoned, reported that they're running low on firewood. Their suppliers are a small group of dwarven lumberjacks living near the abandoned village of New Tyrene. Dwarves have not been seen for 10 days. Decim asked me to check up on them. He did? I forgot to talk to him after I left. I forgot to talk to Astern too, or Aston. Dwarf in New Tyrene introduced himself as Lestor and insisted I follow him, mumbling about some kind of quarrel. Sure enough, I arrived to find an agitated crowd of humans and dwarves shouting at each other. My attention was drawn to a hunter and a guard, evidently the instigators of the conflict. I need to talk to them. Lester also mentioned someone named Stein. Perhaps he's nearby as well. The instigators' names are Lupin and Rald. Lupin is a hunter who harbors a burning animosity towards dwarves. Rald is a deserter from the Crucis guards, the same deserter who was supposedly eaten by wolves. Right, Rald. I remember him now. They asked me to deal with the dwarves in order that they might free the prisoners of Crucis and frustrate the king of Nostria. So attacking the humans would be green order, and attacking the dwarves would be yellow anarchy. And if we go to completed, we didn't complete any yet. Main, leaving the prison. The Ruins of New Hope. Decim was right to warn me of wolves. I'll have to fight my way through a whole pack. We fought through a whole pack. And the map. Can we fast travel back up there? Reach the Witchstone. I thought it said I could fast travel. Attack the dwarves, attack the humans. Alright, we're gonna make a call here. Let me talk to Rald again.
That Valbert will be swinging from a gibbet soon. I just know it.
No, I think you guys will be. Alright, here we go. Deserters, brigands, and deserters. And if we take a look at them, why? Deserters, 14 to 21, 8% defense, 10% critical hit, pretty decent, 66 health. They're anarchy. Have a control zone, and reward for victory in battle is increased by 3%. Evasion is increased +2 for every other robber unit in the allied army. Brigands, 16 to 23, 5% armor, but 12% crit. Patrol zone, robbers, and shield bearers. Damage from arrow attacks reduced by 33%. They have ambush. Deals 16 to 23 damage and inflicts armor decrease debuff on enemy unit. Consumes attack AP, no cooldown. Armor decrease minus 25 for 2 turns. Those are the brigands. And then there's the 2 more deserters. Yeah. Alright, so let's get it on. Space fight. Bong bong. You think the dwarves would join me though? Unit deployment. Wolves we want to hit and run. So we'll keep them up front. Spearmen. Put right there. And our dogs. Put right in the middle. Try that. None of them can reach it. Oh, are those deserter? Do they have bows? No, they have pitchforks. Okay, and the brigands can't reach anyone either. Okay. Wait and defend. Wait delays the unit's turn until the end of the round. It cannot be used if the unit has already spent at least 1 AP. To activate wait, press T. Defense ends the unit's turn for this round, but increases its armor and resistance. Use defense if there are no other advantageous actions available to the unit. To activate, press space. Wait and defense are available to all units. So it's our dog's turn. And we have magic. I didn't spend the talent point, but I don't know if we have magic or... The Book of Magic contains spells known to the hero as well as any scrolls in their possession. With the book open, you can research new spells while not in combat. You'll need to have some mana and the appropriate scroll, which will be used up in the process. You can't learn new spells while in combat. Casting spells consumes mana. The use of scrolls in combat does not deplete mana, but scrolls disappear forever upon use. To use a spell, select it or a scroll in the Book of Magic and confirm your selection. So we can actually use these scrolls. We have 2 healing scrolls. Torpor, which is torpor, slow, stone skin, and burning ray. But if I want to learn them, I have to do it outside of combat. Alright, let's wait with you guys. Oh, it's not an actual... Oh yeah, there it is. Wait. Wait, can they hit and run? Hit and run and then go back to where they came from. Okay. Let's get the brigands and then run right back to where we came from. Bong bong. That is awesome. That is awesome. And then our dogs could finish them off. But we'll just have them wait. Wait. Yep, let them run up. Okay. I think we're playing on hard too, right? Precise attack deals critical damage to the enemy unit. Click it and come here. Look at a slight counter attack. I don't want to. Okay, it'll take critical damage to take down this brigand. Boom. Dog's turn. Bloody bite. Unit skills and hero spells can apply effects to units. Each effect is either a buff or debuff. Most effects expire after a certain number of turns. Effects can also be removed with the right skills and spells. Effects applied to a unit are displayed on the unit's details screen. To view unit details, hover over them and press Y. So one thing, guys, also, round 2 is the, oh, can't hit and run this time. They're gonna get a counter attack. We can heal them at the end of combat. Who goes next? Where's the, isn't there a turn order somewhere? Oh, the banners, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Okay. So actually, we come back here and attack. No, let's just keep it simple. Silly. Then the dogs can finish off these deserters. Very good. And by the way, guys, the combat in this game is really in depth. Oh, they connect again? Oh. Oh, it's the dogs. Oh no, they're gonna attack there. I didn't even mean to click. Ah. That was brutal. That was brutal. My finger slipped. Totally just slipped, and it has a habit of doing that sometimes. Especially on my left mouse button. Well, at least we didn't get them killed. They go down though. Just gonna take more to heal them. Heal all. H. They get XP. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Bong bong. 223 gold. 8 mana.
The forest weeps not when grass is tread. Mankind alone grieves for the dead. The forest teems, here a hare, there an owl, and branches blow, the pines will return after all.
What do you mean by that?
It's such a shame everything had to end up in a fight. The people of these lands have suffered enough already. I weep for the hunters.
Save it for someone who cares, old man. As we dwarves say, you can't shore up a tunnel without cutting down a few trees. Now that those troublemakers have been taken care of, our lives will surely get better. Maybe we'll find an ore vein and then start our own mine. Glorious. Thank you, noble human. I have nothing to repay your kindness, but my uncle lives nearby. He'll reward you handsomely. Please pay him a
visit. And if I talk to you again?
What forest is complete without miracles? It's a miracle I met you. Thanks for helping us, human.
Alright, Stein.
Let the blood of the guilty spill and flow, but innocent blood reaps only shadow.
I don't see any statue arm. Whoa, I'm stuck. I do want to head back to Crucis and talk to Aston. Yeah, no no statue arm. What was that? Well, lining up again with this. His uncle lives nearby. We're already down that way. Came up here. Read the book. Your reserve. The hero's army has a max of 5 active units. However, you can keep an unlimited number of units in reserve. Reserve units cannot participate in battles, but you can freely swap units between the army and your reserve, as well as add units to the army from the reserve. If there's a particular unit you need, open the army screen to manage your army and reserve. Cool. Not sure why we're getting that message over here, but okay. Yeah, this combat gets pretty deep. Oh, snap, look at this. Militiamen, dwarves. They do some nice damage. They're power units. And there's 10 of them. 10 to a unit. Control zone. Cautious. If the number of soldiers in the unit has decreased by half or more since the beginning of battle, evasion is increased by plus 30. Vengeful. If the number of soldiers in the unit has decreased by half or more since the beginning of battle, they always deal critical damage. Shield bearer, 33% damage reduced from arrow attacks. 12% armor, by the way. 7% crit, only 3 initiative and 3 movement. They're slow and low. 92 health is nice. High leadership cost. Forced march. Allied unit applies hastened and armor increase buffs to itself for 1 turn. Hastened. Unit speed plus 2 removes the slowed effect when applied. And armor increase for 2 turns. Unit armor plus 25. And they're 400 apiece. So a whole batch of them, whole unit of them would be 4,000. But I could keep them in reserve, or if I hit space, you can hire 2 out of 2. That's the most my leadership will go, I guess. Not sure. Yeah, 480. Oh, leadership isn't cumulative. These guys add up to 390. These guys add up to 450. These guys add up to 420 as long as they're under 550 each. So I can hire 2 dwarves because they're 240 apiece. I got it. Yeah, let's hire 2 of them for 800. Wong wong. They're power units, but that's okay. Alright, let's go, son. Boom. Love it. Is the arm back here? No. But we'll keep it moving. Head back to base. Or back to base. Back to Crucis. I hope that's not our base. It's a prison. We're crying out loud. See how long we've been playing. 53 minutes, so we've got to wrap it up here. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, before leaving, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more. Very snappy and fun start to this game. We will pick it up next time with more exploration. We'll head back to Crucis, see if A-Stan has a quest for us. We'll explore New Tyrene a bit more. Look for this other arm. And yeah, should be fun. So do tune in for that. We'll save it here. Call it a hot episode. Episode 2. And catch you guys in the next one. So until then, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy, guys. Take care, and see you then. Ciao for now.